go ahead, jump off the side of the building. Let's see where you land. You could land in the land of success and prosperity and greatness, and your business could grow so much. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Ke'ena, and I am the owner of Keenu Naturals. Keenu Naturals is an all-natural hair care product line that I hand make myself. And so in today's video, I'm going to basically just be telling you things that 10 things that I've learned in 1 year of. So I made a social media post on my 1 year anniversary, just basically describing 10 things that I learned while over the 1 year span of owning my business. And a lot of people seem to like that post, so I decided to just put it into a simple video. Just think a few of you are going into your first year of business and you're wanting to, just kind of see what you could possibly look out for, and a few things that you can avoid if I can help that. Alright, so let's get right into the video. Again, my name is Ke'ena. This is my channel. And if you haven't just yet, be sure to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. So basically on my channel, I just do a lot of vlogging. I have some hair tutorials and just some day-to-day things that I feel is relevant. I'm a business owner, so I feel like this video is very relevant to my channel. I could help some other business owners, some other people that may be considering becoming a business owner. And if I can help you just kind of avoid some things that I've already learned, I'd love to do that. So that's basically what this video is about. So I'll be going down my list from my social media post. Like I said, I did make a social media post just listing out the 10 things that I learned over 1 year in business. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Number 1, do not procrastinate. This one is a big one. Don't waste your time doing things that you could go ahead and just get done. Like, for example, me, I really struggled with my social media, and that was a big reason for that is because I procrastinated. I waited until the day of or the night before to kind of get my social media post in line, and I could have done that weeks in advance or a month in advance. They have so many social media calendars that you can use, and so use things like that. Use tools that can help you not procrastinate, such as the social media calendar, the reminder thing on your phone, the to-do list on your phone, like things like that. Just go ahead and use them so that way you do not procrastinate. Procrastination, it can really take you under. I think that when you better prioritize your time and make things happen, it just makes you more successful. It can definitely help you not stress and help your business just be more successful. So definitely do not procrastinate. Alright, number 2, be creative. Be creative within your brand. Make yourself exude through your brand. So who you are as a person nobody can replicate that. Nobody can be you better than you. So go ahead and let that just show through your brand. Allow your brand to just show who you are and what is important to you. And make sure that when you're choosing things like your social media posts, or when you're choosing like different sales tactics and things like that, just make sure that it shines through via your brand. Make sure that you're making it more of you and not so much of what everybody else is doing. Just be creative. Choose things that actually are relevant to you, things that you actually like, and not just something that you saw somebody else doing. I mean, it's not saying that it's a problem to look at other people's ideas and things like that and just kind of take from them, but make sure you just take from them. Take what they've done and make it into your own. Create it to fit you and your brand better. So add more of your personality to it. Like I said, not saying that you can't, go to someone else for, inspiration, but definitely make sure that it does show who you are and what your brand represents and just things like that. So just be creative. Make sure it's you and your brand specifically, because nobody can replicate that. Nobody can be you better than you. Nobody can replicate you. So just make sure that you're letting your creativity shine through, okay? All right. Number 3, accept criticism. criticism is a big thing when it comes to, I feel like, small businesses, because people can sometimes not be as honest as they should with us. They kind of sometimes tell us what we want to hear, what they think we want to hear, instead of just telling us their honest opinion of what they think of whatever we're selling, or our brand or our product or whatever. So when people are giving you that honest criticism and that, their honest opinion, make sure that you are open to that. Make sure that you're not shutting it down just because so many people have told you that your brand is amazing, your products are great. Just because so many people have given you positive feedback already, don't automatically shut down what somebody says to you, or block it out, or try to, argue with them and things like that. I know our brands are our babies, and, we definitely treat them like our kids. We love them. We will go to bat for them. We will defend them. But we definitely have to keep an open mind when it comes to criticism, just because, it could help us to become better. That's what makes us better and grow even more. When you can listen to, things that people have problems with, when using your products or anything that you're selling, it can definitely help you to make a better experience for that customer, because I guarantee you that if that customer had that problem, or, has that to say about your brand, somebody else probably has the same thing, or has had that same problem before. So that gives you that opportunity to go ahead and fix it, so that nobody else has that problem with your brand or your products or whatever. I definitely love constructive criticism. I love when people are honest with me. I love when they can, just tell me the open truth about whatever problem they had or whatever they think I should do, because then at that point I have the decision to make whether I'm going to, take what they've said to me and actually apply it to my brand, or if I can, take what they said to me and make my brand even better just from, that constructive criticism that they've given me. So let's say, for example, somebody doesn't like the consistency of one of my products. So if I know for a fact that the consistency is perfect for that specific product, then I may not change it. But if I'm like kind of doubting myself with the consistency of it, with the consistency of that product, then I'll probably go ahead and, figure out some ways to kind of tweak it a little bit to make it just a little bit better, because I'm pretty sure that if that customer is having that problem, then somebody else is probably having that same problem. So let me just go ahead and fix this, figure out how I can make it better, and that way, that customer is happy. I'll probably give them the new and improved version of that product for free if they did buy it. If it's just something that, I'm just doing new, then I'll just give them the new version of it and see what they think. So yeah, be open to criticism. Number 4, do not be afraid to take risks. This is also a biggie. I feel like as small business owners, we can sometimes be we can often be very, very afraid to do things within our brand, make changes, do something different, anything like that. It can get very it can be scary when it comes to your brand, because honestly, we just don't know if it's going to work or not. But that's the beauty of it. The beauty of change is that you just don't know. It could be the best thing in the world for your brand. This could be the one thing that causes your brand to really shoot up and explode and blow. So that's the great thing about risk. You don't know, but what if it does, do exactly what you expect it to do? So, why not go ahead and take risk? Don't be afraid to take risk within your business, within your brand. Count on yourself. Know that, if it does not work, then just take this as a learning opportunity and figure out what went wrong and fix it and tweak it and try it again, the next time. I think with us, especially Black business owners specifically, we get so wrapped up in wanting things to be so perfect the very first time. So we kind of lose ourselves and, just get so used to the same thing we've been doing. And if it works, then why change it? But it's so many more people out there that could possibly be your potential customer. It's so many people that, you're not reaching because you're staying within this bubble. So take more risk. Go ahead, jump off the side of the building. Let's see where you land. You could land in the land of success and prosperity and greatness, and your business could grow so much. So I definitely say go ahead and take that risk. Number 5, surround yourself with people who understand your goals. So, this is a biggie as well. I mean, all of these are biggies. I guess I'm just going to say that about the whole list. But surrounding yourself with people who understand your goal is so important. Understand your goals is so important, because when you're surrounded by those people, you are not only allowing just so much positive energy and so much positive vibes and people that are encouraging you to not quit, to keep going, but also you're allowing your business more opportunity, I feel like, because those people around you that understand your goal, they'll know what you're trying to do, they'll know where you're trying to get, and when they see opportunity, because let's be honest, you're not going to see it all, you're not going to see every single opportunity, everybody's not going to come to you, and not everything is going to be right there on your social media. Your friends will more than likely see things as well, and if they understand your goal, they know what you're trying to do, they'll let you know what things are going on. If they know people, they'll let you know, hey, I know this person, they could possibly help you. So make sure you're surrounded by people who understand what you're trying to do, people who are trying to move forward, people who are trying to elevate themselves. That is very, very important. So I have like a business bestie, and I try to be 100% honest with her when it comes to her brand, because I want the same from her. So she does skincare and I do hair care, but we are very, we bounce ideas off of one another, and we're just super transparent. If we think something is not, gonna go as well for, our brand, or when we just ask each other about things before we do it, or just to see what the other one may think. So you need people like that in your circle, that is going to be very honest, very transparent, going to tell you the truth, and that really wants to see you succeed as much as themselves. So make sure you're surrounded by people like that. I mean, we all have those people who don't believe in our dreams and our goals. They think that, oh, that's a little too far-fetched, or do you think you're really gonna make it? Do you really think you're able to do that? Let's just be honest, we all have people like that in our lives. And if you have, let's say 10 of those people constantly surrounding you, doubting you, what do you think you're going to do? You're going to fail. You're not going to be successful. You're not going to reach those goals, because that's what's in your mind. You've been basically allowing this to feed into you and your energy, and that's what you're putting out. That's what you're exuding, all that negativity that people are trying to give you and trying to get you to stop doing what you're doing and go back to that regular old simple 9 to 5, or continuing to work your 9 to 5 forever and ever and retire there. And before you know it, life will be done, and you won't have done anything that you really, really wanted to do. So make sure you clean up your circle. Make sure it's people that really care about you and that are encouraging you, people that can understand your goals, see your goal, and want to see you succeed as much as themselves. Period. Number 6, understand that not everyone is going to support you. People, especially when you're smaller and you're in a smaller town or something like that, people are going to support who they want to support. Let's just be honest. They will tell you, yeah, I'm going to support you, especially in the beginning. They'll say, yeah, I'm going to support you, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and I'm going to be there. And when they don't take it personal. It's nothing personal towards you. It's just them. They're human. They're just making, promises, or empty promises rather, that they know they're not going to fulfill. So don't take it personal. Your customers, your loyal customers, and your true supporters, you're going to know who they are, and they're going to be there every single time you do anything. You're going to have them there to support you. So just enjoy them and cater to them. Don't worry about the people that are saying that they're going to do this. No, focus on the people that are actually doing it. Cater to them. Make sure that they are good. Make sure that, your other future potential customers, they are good. Really just block off all of that. Don't allow them to, just don't allow them to kind of just take over your mind, and don't take it personal and get upset with them because they didn't support you. They didn't do what they said they were going to do. Again, they're just human. All right, let's move along. Number 7. All right. Stop sleeping so much. I'm talking to myself right now. You do not need that much sleep. Let's just be honest. I mean, a lot of people say, oh yeah, I got to get my full 8 hours or whatever. you don't need that much sleep. If you're currently working a job like a 9 to 5 right now, then of course you're not going to get as much sleep if you're trying to make your dreams come true with your business. You're going to have to either take time early in the morning before you go to work, or you're going to have to take time later in the evening after you get off. And that's your decision of when you choose that time. But you're going to lose sleep somewhere, because you're going to have to figure out how to grow your business, how to cater to your business, things that need to be done, especially when you're a one-person team. You know, when it's just you. Most of us in the beginning, we're just a one-person team, so we're having to do everything. So you cannot allow yourself to just sleep your days away when you know there is work to be done. Go ahead and get up. Like I said, if you're working a 9 to 5, go ahead and choose what days you're going to do what. So if you're going to get up in the morning, go ahead and get up early in the morning so that you can complete things for your business. If you're going to wait until later at night, make sure that when you get off at night, you can set aside that time to do things and put forth effort to make sure that your business is thriving, or to make sure that you're on track to meeting your goals, is, for your launch date, or whatever you're in the process of doing as far as your business. So yeah, just go ahead. I mean, it's okay. What do people say? You can sleep when you're dead. Go ahead and lose out on that sleep. Make sure that you're doing the very best that you can, putting your very best foot forward. You're putting in that time, and just trying to reach those goals. You're hustling. You're trying to make sure that it happens for you. All right, number 8. Do not chase sales. Do not chase your sales. This one I have not done personally myself. I don't chase my sales. I never have chased my sales, but I know a lot of people that, well, you know what, I take that back, because in the very beginning I think I was chasing sales, but I quickly learned that doesn't work, and it scares people away, and it makes people not want to shop with you. If somebody is going to shop with you or buy your product, or support your brand, they will do it. You do not have to force them. You do not have to continuously ask them to do so. So don't chase them. Don't hound them down. Don't try to make them feel bad. Just as we talked about earlier. Sorry, my camera cut, but all right. So we were talking about not chasing sales. Do not chase your sales. I mean, like I said, the people that want to support you will support you. The people that don't, they won't. No matter how many times you ask, no matter how many times you beg, they won't. Let's just be honest. It's better to, put that time towards the people that are trying to shop with you, the people that are, constantly supporting you. That's the people that you should focus on, not the ones that aren't actually trying to do anything. So don't chase your sales. That will scare the people away. When they're ready or when they want to, they will, but it's not your responsibility to go after them. Let them come to you. I know. Let your customers kind of come to you. Go to the places where your customers often gather, and just simply kind of sprinkle out, about your brand and who you are. And if they want to shop with you, they will. But don't go don't go begging for the sale, okay? And we are almost done. Number 9, invest in your business. Invest. If you have the money to put forward and put towards your business, do it. Don't be afraid. I know it gets, like I said, this is that thing of, taking risk. I know it gets kind of scary because you don't know if you're going to get that money back. But I can guarantee you're going to thank yourself, because then you'll know in the future, this doesn't work, this does work. You won't be wasting as much money trying to figure out what doesn't work when you kind of narrowed it down to what works for your customers and your brand and things like that. So go ahead and spend that money. Spend a little bit here or there. Not saying like go and waste $5,000 on your business, because you think that, you're going to make $5,000 back in the first month. 9 times out of 10 you won't. Some people do. Don't get me wrong. Some people make that bank as soon as they launch. Me, I didn't do that. It took me a long time to get to that. So don't be far-fetched. Be realistic. Just be honest with yourself. invest $100, you know, spend a little bit more here and there on that promotion for your, you know, for a good social media post. If you see that that post is doing well amongst the people that already follow you, go ahead and promote that post. Spend a, you know, $25, $30, $40, $50 to promote it, you know, on Instagram a little bit more. So that's what I mean when I say invest in your business. You know, make sure that your branding looks good. Make sure that, you know, you have good quality labels on your stuff. Make sure that it stands out. So, I mean, when you have it, go ahead and invest in your business. You never know, you know, what could happen. That simple investment of you, you know, making that $10 investment could make you $500. You never know. So just go ahead and do it. I know a good time for me when I, like, you know, now I'm talking about, you know, my 1 year anniversary of my business. I chose to basically have a 1 year anniversary party. Cheers to 1 year in business, basically. And so I had this party, and at the party, I chose to go ahead and just launch some new products that I had been working on. So I launched new products, and I was having the party. So I knew that a pandemic was going on, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it, and we're going to see what happens. So I spent the money, and at the party I was thinking like, okay, you know, I really hope I make the money back, but if I don't, I hope that I just get, you know, a little bit more up there in my business. I hope this, you know, pushes me just a little bit further in my business and grow me just a little bit more, even if it's not in sales. So I had the party, and I did not make the sales back. I did not make that money back that I invested, you know, in the party and getting it all set up and all of that. I didn't make that money back. And so I kind of felt a little bit sad about that. You know, I was like, I really thought that I would. The plan that I had, I thought it would work perfectly for me to make that money back, and I didn't. But I didn't make it back at the party, but I did make it back over the whole month. So it was the month of August. All of my sales that month did basically top what I invested in my party that, you know, during that time. So I did make the money back plus a little bit more, and I'm super grateful for that because, you know, I did, like I said, I did make the money back, and I made a little bit more. So I feel like I won. I feel like I won. Even though I didn't win when I wanted to win, I did end up winning in the long run. So it just goes to show, don't be afraid to invest. Go ahead and make that investment in your business. You don't know when it's going to happen. You just have to have faith and trust yourself and trust your business and everything that, you know, you've done, your creativity, the work that you've put in, the sleepless nights that you put in, that it's going to work for you. So yeah, just go ahead and make that investment. All right, and we are finally at number 10. Number 10, I would say the biggest thing that I've learned in my 1 year of business is to love my brand. Love your brand. Love it like no other. Love it seriously as if it's one of your children, for real. Don't give up on it. You won't give up on or most of us won't give up on our children. Most of us are going to go to bat for our children. Most of us are going to figure out ways to make their lives better and to make them better people. So you have to keep that same mindset with your business. Don't sleep on your business. Do not. Love it. Love it. Nurture it. Feed it. Educate it. All of that. Do all of those things. You know, when you love your brand, it really does show. It shows in not only your business, but also in you. And I mean, honestly, people are not buying your brand. Let's just be honest. They're not buying your brand. They're buying you. When you're a small business, people are buying you. They want to see what you have to offer and what, you know, you're doing for your business. So they look at the history of you and see, you know, just what you have to offer, and that's what they're going to buy. So make sure that you love your brand that much so that your customers can see that you love your brand. You're using your brand, you're using your products, you're actually, you know, benefiting from it. So allow your customers to see that you love your brand so much, and they will do the same in turn. I promise they will. You will see that. So yeah, just love your brand and make sure that, you know, you support it. You wholeheartedly talk about it. Oh, that's a big one. Because me, I don't know if it was just me being humble or what, but I didn't really want to talk about my brand to people. I didn't want to tell people that I was a business owner. I didn't want to tell people what I had going on. I was just like, you know, I don't want to seem like I'm trying to be, you know, that person or anything. So I didn't talk about it. And I feel like I missed out on so many sales in my first year of business because I just did not talk about my brand. I was, trying to keep it, on the down low, like, oh, I don't own it, or oh, I'm not doing this. No, talk about your brand. Be the boss. Go ahead and let them know, hey, yeah, I own that. That's me right there. That's me. I'm doing all of that. I'm passionate about that. I love natural hair. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love all natural hair, all textures, all shapes, sizes, forms. I love it. Natural hair makes me happy. It makes me feel good. It makes me happy to see other people rocking it. I love to see us in our beautiful protected styles, and I love to see our kinks shining through on our edges, even, just not looking all perfect and together. I love to see it. I love natural hair. Make sure that you let that shine through on your brand, that you yourself, you the person behind that brand, loves it. You use it. You appreciate it. It's everything to you. This is why you should love it. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, you guys. I think that's all I could really say about, my first year in business as far as what I've learned. I am super, super grateful to have made it to 1 year. I know so many businesses and so many people kind of give up when things are not working. And I'm still, trying to make it work. I'm still pushing through every single day, trying to figure it out. Now, I do know, I will be honest and say that sometimes I do shut down and I don't give my all when I know I should. But that's just the human in me. I'm still a one-woman team. I'm still the only person making these things happen for my business. And so it takes a lot. It takes so much. But I'm still doing it. I'm not giving up. I will make sure that Keenu Naturals is the best natural hair care product line or brand on the market. It's going to happen for me. It's going to grow. It's going to be amazing. People are going to know about my brand. People are going to know, the mission behind us. We're going to make naturals feel beautiful. We're going to make naturals love themselves, love their hair just the way it is without all the extra jazzing it up and stuff like that. We're just gonna love ourselves, love our kinks, love our edges just the way they come. So yeah, I mean, that's it, you guys. Again, I do thank you for tuning into this video. I know it was kind of long. I planned for it to be a lot shorter, but when you get to talking about things that you're super passionate about, we could just go and go. I know I can anyway. So again, like I said, I do thank you for tuning in. I really, really do appreciate you for watching and sitting through this with me. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it. Share it with your friends, people that, are starting businesses or anything like that. Be sure to go ahead, send this over to them. Let them know, hey, these are a few things that you may could look out for. Comment below, some things that you've learned in your 1 year business or in the few months that you've been in business. Wherever you are in your business, just go ahead and let us know some things that you've already learned. Let's just learn from one another, teach each other, how to be the best us and business owners that we can be. And again, thank you all so much. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you're not just yet, follow me on all my social medias. It's at Ke'ena Belk, KEENA BELK, and I'll be sure to put it on the screen, and it's also in the description box. And again, thank you all. If nobody has told you recently, just know that I love you. You are important, you are needed, and you matter. All right, y'all. Thanks again. I love you, and enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, the rest of your month. Whenever you're seeing this, just enjoy it. Bye.